How do you know when it is time to walk away? In this video, I'm going to explore that you know when it's time to walk away after compassionate reflection, and I'm going to explore what compassionate reflection looks like. This is a teaching that I have written out, so I will be reading from a script, but please stay tuned. This is such important information so that we can understand how to have healthy boundaries. So compassion is not limitless. It does have boundaries. It has a point where even love must pause, not out of judgment, but out of respect for the truth, for healing, and for your own well-being. So how do you know when to walk away after offering reflection, guidance, or loving truth to someone who refuses to face their own inner work? Well, it starts by offering clarity without judgment. Have you named the behavior? Have you reflected on their wounds? Have you invited in their self-awareness? Have you set a boundary clearly and kindly? Compassion requires that you do your part, that you do those things before walking away. But it does not mean carrying the entire burden of another person's transformation. It is important to witness their response. This helps them be held accountable. So notice how they respond. Do they reflect? If so, that's a good sign. Do they show curiosity about their pattern? If so, that shows that they're willing to maybe work on themselves. Are they willing to face discomfort for growth? If so, this is a relationship to maybe spend more time in, because they are willing to do their inner work. However, if their response is consistent avoidance, blame, or denial, it is not your role to force awakening. Compassion does not require enabling. It requires clarity about what you can do and what you cannot. So, walking away can be a spiritual choice, not a failure. So stepping back is not abandonment when you have given somebody compassionate opportunities to self-reflect and grow, and they have continued to meet you with avoidance, blame, or criticism. So it is not hatred to step away at that point. It is not resignation. It is actually acknowledging they are responsible for their own healing. You are responsible for your own integrity and peace. You cannot force inner work. You can only invite it. Walking away allows love to exist without being co-opted by fear, control, or frustration. Boundaries actually protect both souls. When someone refuses to engage in self-reflection, your continued presence without change can actually reinforce unhealthy patterns. It can drain your energy, and it can compromise your ability to love fully. By stepping back, you're honoring both your own boundaries and the other person's sovereignty. You create space for the possibility of future reflection, not by force, but by example. So what are some signs that it is time to step back? Well, they dismiss or belittle your reflections. They refuse to take responsibility for them. They consistently project blame onto others. They refuse to face repeated opportunities for self-awareness. Interactions consistently leave you drained, anxious, or fearful. When these patterns continue, despite your compassionate effort, walking away is actually an act of love, not failure. So, stepping away allows your heart to remain open while protecting your own integrity and energy. It sends the message, I honor your journey, even if it does not include me. I honor my journey, even if it does not include changing you. Love does not require attachment to the outcome. It does not require forcing awakening. It simply requires honesty, clarity, and courage. When we walk away from patterns that cannot be met with accountability, we create space for true healing, for ourselves and for others. without judgment, without blame, and without resentment. Walking away with love is the highest expression of compassion. It honors the divine within yourself, and it honors the divine that still exists, even in those who are not yet ready to awaken. If you're hoping to explore this in more depth of how to develop that kind of compassionate relationship with yourself that enables you to be this way with others, I hope you'll consider reading my book, The Divine Within, Healing Ourselves to Heal the World, which is available on Amazon and other online platforms. It bridges spirituality, psychology, and neuroscience and teaches you how to heal enough within yourself that you can have healthy boundaries with those that are maybe challenging to be around. I'm sending you deep love and appreciation for who you are and how you shine your light, no matter what your level of healing.